Hey guys, and welcome back to another video here on Risk of Rain. In this one, we are going to be playing as the Ravager. So the Ravager, what does this actually do? Let's see here. Uh, Jump in there to leap forward. To what? To charge up a forward blink once per jump. Landing melee hits refreshes its ability. That could be cool, but it uses your HP to do it. So no, thank you. What does this do? I'm alright. So we are going to be trying out the Ravager here. I still actually haven't done this. Let's quickly do this. We're just going to do a simple one. Where is it? There it is. So we're just going to do that one and then that one there. I actually don't want anything too much here. We are going for a more basic run. Make sure we're on our big old difficulty there because we hate winning. Remember. I see no chests. I've been scammed. I see a chest. We are no longer scammed. So one thing from what I know about this is that if we press shift, we... Oh, sorry. Not shift. I've fallen. Oh, hey. I need to remember what abilities are what. So shift, I poop. I do a fart, apparently. But anyway, this guy runs off of a mechanic where you have to kill things in order to earn blood. Yeah. So as you can see at the bottom or even in the center near our cursor there, we earn blood through doing specific little actions. And essentially that blood is used, I believe, to scale with our abilities. Now this of course means that our right click, left click, everything like that is all dependent on that. And as you can see here, we are healing constantly. Whenever we are like full on blood, we consume all that blood to heal. We can also do that ground slam, which I believe also heals us. We don't actually have a way to take care of any ranged enemies. What is this? That's so cool. Whoa. Well, that didn't work out as planned. Again, this is really cool. Ground slam. How are we going to take care of all of these ranged enemies? Whoa. We're just gonna run from them. Oh, we actually saved ourselves. Look at us go. So this character is actually pretty cool. Just based off of the fact that when we consume someone like that, we heal, as you can tell. And then obviously, just by the fact that we heal by charging up blood is another really cool factor. So like now we're just gonna chop up our health here, consume someone to kill them all. I still actually, hold on, let's see what does this do. Instantly drain the blood well, healing yourself with the blood consumed. Ah, so we should probably not use that unless we are like near full on blood or something. But like, to be honest, we don't need to. So as you can tell, we did just heal up a bunch. I just wanted to see how much it did. It's actually is a good idea to do it like I just did, where as we're about to essentially start losing blood, we use it to gain essentially all the blood we would normally have lost otherwise. Because at times like there, we won't be able to do any more damage, so we have to consume the blood. Excuse me, I know there's a chest over here. Again, I mean, this character has some insane ability, mobility, not ability. So the fact that we can just jump once and then jump again like this. Wait, hold on, we have to just get the timing right as we land. I have to like somehow... How do I trigger that? There we go. And then as you can tell, we can just do that. And no fall damage. You just do a giant ground slam. Of course, there's easier ways to trigger it. Just hug onto a wall. But still really cool. Here's a chest right here. Let's quickly grab up as many of these items as we can. Again, we aren't using the artifact of command. I thought it would be a lot easier, a lot better just to go a simple route this time around where we don't have to choose ourselves. Make it actual RNG related business. That was a really cool strike. Quickly, Run over. Get as many of these things as we can. Oh, the fireworks is going to be really helpful. I'm also just going to grab that. I wish it was an attack drone because I'm not gonna lie, the um, the flying enemies is a bit annoying. Oh, what? What is that? That is so cool. That's actually such a cool thing. So if I'm assuming that when the blood well is filled up and we use an ability, it like supercharges it, which is amazing. What is this? Inspect corpse. Take badge. No. No, no, no. No. Not happening. No, sir. Not from me, thank you. Again, I mean, just utilizing this mobility to get places so much quicker is such a useful ability to have. Now, I will admit, the one thing that I like the most about this character so far is the, how he, like, matches the Risk of Rain aesthetic. He looks similar to other characters. He has the same, like, cartoonish look. Stuff like that really does, shine in my eyes. Let's have a go at the bosses then, I suppose. Yeah, no more of those guys. Alright, how is this gonna work? You're coming with me, buddy. Oh, you're not coming with me. I lied. Oh, he's dead already. He's also dead. Ah, so when the blood well is filled up and we use that ability, it actually does huge amounts of damage to them instead. Ooh, a Titanic Curl is such a nice item to get. Regardless of the reason behind why we get such an item, it is always a great way to get it. Hey, look at that. Killing an enemy transfers debuffs to a nearby enemy. Yeah, about that. I don't have any debuff items yet. No, I don't wanna fall. Oh, what? Wait. How did I do that? I think if I right click and then hold down spacebar to jump at the exact same time, I can charge off of the air. Oh, whoops. Yeah, whoa. You there. Ah, beautiful. Whatever debuff is going around, thank you. Whee! That is still such a cool ability. I love it. Alright, let's get over to the blue zone. Ooh. Now, it's going to be a lot harder to get the Gestures of the Damned in this now because we aren't using the artifact command, which is fun. I mean, to be honest, that's pretty fun. Alright, we managed to get 4 of the gestures. There wasn't anything else that we could do here. Again, we don't really have any regenerating scraps, so we can't get any of the red items without sacrificing our green items. I also don't think we have enough green items, but that's whatever. Oh, we'll definitely take another challenge of the mountain. What is this? What are you? No. I mean, there's nothing happening right now. Where are the enemies? What is that noise? I don't want enemies anymore. Go away. You disgusting bug. Stop attacking my healing drone. Of course this map is just full of ranged enemies. That didn't work, did it? No, it didn't. Alright, we're out of here. Hello, hello. Stop trying to bite my booty. Damn it, that was, I won't lie, that was meant to be the way out. See, we're just gonna jump above them, try and land on them and swing. What are these? I don't know, but whatever it was, I mean, it worked, because there we go. Jump on up here. Damn, we actually go really high with each of these jumps. That is so cool. Alright, we're gonna get all the items in the stage and we'll be back. Alright, so what I didn't realize is that there's an actual really overpowered white item. If you are buying chests anyways, that essentially are like, hey, here's an infinite amount of money. Because it just generates it over time for you. Which is really cool, because that essentially means you can play hide and seek with the enemies and you never have to worry about being able to afford anything. Us, on the other hand, we ain't no cowards. Onward! Alright, so we've gotten actually quite a few really cool items from this. This is a nightmare of a boss rotation. Okay, bye. Whoa, 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 whoa. Please, please, understand that that is too many for me. Horde of many, no kidding. What the heck? What am I meant to do against that? I don't do that much damage. See, without getting the artifact of command, it's very, very difficult to get strong. Like crazy strong anyway. Let's do a run with it. Why not? Let's have a look. I'm also going to start off with a 56 leaf clover, because why not? Alright, so we died again, but I did come to a realization. We've seen the ending of basically the normal game. Now, I am interested in what the Phantom King of Nothing is, but I wanted to show you guys why we didn't take what was this basically that stars badge which we got off of a random body earlier. Now, for those that have watched Resident Evil, you'll know what it is, or you'll have a decent idea anyway. But for those that haven't, well, you are in for a treat, essentially. Now, I hate to say this, but this run will not last long, regardless of my own desires, of course. It is basically Jova already, which is why we didn't take it in the last run in the hopes that we could actually make it somewhere. Now, one thing I'm really noticing a distaste for, even like our last run, we did really well in the sense of like building up strong items, especially against ranged flying enemies. Except for the one fact that there was just an inability to actually trigger them. So we had a will-o-wisp, guitar, a bunch of different items, and all of these items led to us getting a whole lot of nothing when it actually came to fighting the ranged enemies. Because when there stacks up so many of them, we can't do anything. So I think from now on, in regards of future episodes, we won't be using the swarm artifact. There is other artifacts we could be using. Number one, number two, the only reason I normally use it is for when enemies themselves drop items, as it increases the difficulty and gives us more items. But now that we are going back to the chest route, I mean, there really isn't a point to it. So this is going to be the last run that we ever do with a artifact of the swarms. Essentially, just for better luck in surviving, especially when it comes to ranged enemies. But regardless, we need to start building some items, because this the enemy of the stars is coming for us. Where are our... What did I just grab? Okay. We take it, I guess. Now, one thing I did realize, I think anyway, I'm actually not sure anymore. Essentially, in the last run, while just mucking about and flying about the area, I did come to realize that it seemed like we could just infinitely double jump, essentially. You could jump once and then jump again, regardless of what we were doing. So we didn't actually have to trigger it with a right click or something like that. This is such a useful and such a cool ability. It's actually insane. I love this character, I won't lie. He's a ton of fun. The only problem, again, he has no way to take care of the ranged enemies. But, like for instance, there are some melee characters in the base game of Risk of Rain, except they have mobility, mobility abilities that allow them to kind of take out the ranged enemies, a lot easier than what we are dealing with, essentially. So, yeah. Just a little problem. Here he is. Or we're just gonna go up here and escape him. Never mind. Nope, can't escape him. My bad. Oh, we went through the floor. That's how much he just stomped my head in. So, as you can see, he's not too pleased with our mere existence. Because how dare we exist on his lawn? And I don't actually believe it's possible to kill him. Maybe it is. Let's try it. I think he grabbed me. Wait, it actually might be possible with this guy. Because of how the blood wells work. Just keep attacking, lads. We might do it eventually. I have no idea what is happening. You're telling me it's possible to kill them? They don't look all that dead to me. That's actually insane. Now, from what I knew, as you guys could tell just based off of how much damage they dealt, I mean, even when constantly regenerating, they were hurting us. What is that noise? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, lads. I don't think they're dead. Nope, they weren't dead. I need another one of those. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. We just killed them again. Yeah, you wanna go, buddy? Uh-oh. I think he was stronger. So yeah, that's what the stars badge does. I don't actually know if it has any like plus sides to it, but the fact that we can kill these guys is such a cool like new notice, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. But regardless, that is going to be the end of this episode. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.